At a glittering gala of millionaires, a billionaire's careless challenge was meant to amuse her wealthy guests, until a janitor stepped forward and played like his life depended on it. The Crystal Bay Hotel, a ballroom dripping with marble, gold light, and power. At the center stood Sabrina Lockridge, Paris,
Socialite.
master of spectacle. In her emerald gown she tapped the piano and declared with a smirk, "If anyone here can play flawlessly, I'll marry them tomorrow." Laughter erupted. Guests smirked. Reporters scribbled. But from the edge of the room, one man paused. Khalil Brantley, 27 years old, the janitor. He set down his water pitcher, stepped forward, and asked, "Do you mean that?" The room fell silent. The first notes were hesitant, searching. A ripple of laughter moved through the crowd. But then his hands shifted. The melody grew bolder, rich, unmistakable. Thunder in the bass. Light dancing in the treble. The laughter stopped. Waiters froze mid-step. Phones lowered, every chord a sentence. Every run, a story. And for the first time all night, the millionaires listened. Sabrina leaned closer, her smirk fading. By the time the last note hung in the air, silence cracked into eruption. Cheers, whistles, a standing ovation. The janitor had just stolen the night. By dawn, shaky phone clips were everywhere. #spread. Tianao janitor, hidden genius. Hundreds of thousands of views. Then millions. Some called him a prodigy. Others sneered, saying it was a stunt. But to Khalil it wasn't about fame. Music had always been his refuge. Now the world demanded more. Sabrina asked to meet, a quiet cafe. 2 coffees, an apology. She offered him a stage. He hesitated. Then days later, a stranger approached. A widow, her toddler in her arms. She said, "Your music was the first piece in my home since my husband died." Khalil stood silent, then he understood. This wasn't just about him anymore. 2 weeks later, the Uptown Theater, Dallas. When his name was called, the applause was already warm. Not as a janitor, not as a joke, but as the headliner. Spotlight on the Steinway. He began to play, the same piece that once silenced a ballroom. This time